Fish was grown in the pond for additional income. Water stored in the pond was utilized for irrigating fallows on both sides of it, and up to December 2006, 2 crops in Kharif and Rabi have already been harvested from these fields. As many as 40 different vegetables and crops could be grown applying the mixed cropping technique. Farmyard manure, compost, biofertilizers, and oil cakes were used as fertilizers. Biopest repellents were also used. A trench was dug up all along the boundaries of these fields for planting trees suitable for getting fodder, food, and timber. Leaves of palm trees growing in this living fence were utilized as raw materials for making innovative crafts. In the near future, the living fence will continue to protect the plot from browsing by cattle. Pond excavation is not at all a novel idea. It has remained as one of the most important sources of water in our villages. But the uniqueness of the pond excavated by the Shaldiha group lies in its 3-tier design, utilization of the steps for growing vegetables in the dry season, and the optimum use of the pond bank. This is one of the ponds excavated with grants from the panchayat in the same village. The entirely barren bank marks the difference. The entire program had a social bearing also. Four to 5 persons jointly own the land where the pond has been excavated. They have given this land to this group of 30 farmers on lease for 30 years. On completion of the lease period, the ownership of the pond will return to its original owners, but the group will be entitled to utilize the pond water to irrigate the fallows they are cultivating now. It implies that the group cultivation of the fallows will continue even after the lease period. In accordance with the total need of the 30 families, yields from the pond bank, and newly cultivated fallows was equally shared among the members of the group. After that, from the remaining harvest, a portion was distributed free among the villagers beyond the group. The other portion was sold in the market, and the sale proceeds was deposited in a new bank account, which is different from the SHG accounts they have been maintaining till date. They have plans to utilize the money saved in this account together with their own savings to purchase a pond of their own. The entire pond excavation activity was done on food for work basis. The minimum daily wage in this state as fixed by the government is Rs 68 per day. DRCSE gave grains worth Rs 50 per person per day. The group members involved in the excavation activity gave Rs 18 in cash per person per day. The entire activity has cost Rs 2,18,800, out of which the contribution of the people has been to the tune of 57,000 rupees. The program has been able to generate 2,979 man-days for pond excavation and 831 man-days for mixed cropping on the steps, pond bank, and field. After supplying water for irrigation throughout the dry season in 2006, the pond completely dried up in January 2007. The initial plan was to irrigate about 10 acres of land, but in an over-enthusiastic spree, the group cultivated about 17 acres of fallow land with the pond water, which caused it to dry up earlier. Now they have decided to make the pond 3 feet deeper to increase the pond's water holding capacity so that it doesn't dry up before the next rains. The work will start from March 2007 and the beneficiaries will contribute the labor free. Farmers have collected seeds from different areas to cultivate fallow lands. At present, they have conserved 42 types of seeds in a seed bank. The impact of this activity has been really encouraging. The training on mixed cropping on permanent fallows has enhanced the collective knowledge and skill of the group regarding crop selection, crop mix, and the overall benefit of such cropping. Enthused by the success of the Shaldiha group, farmers from other villages in the Panchayat have started mixed cropping on permanent fallows. Panchayat authorities visited the site and were highly impressed. The group cohesiveness has increased. Presently, authorities from 3 panchayats are holding talks with DRCAC's Purulia project office to mobilize the self-help groups to reconstruct 20 ponds in the above manner.